up? It's Larva, a.k.a. Young Bug, a.k.a. Charlie. I play Wurunwa.
Really excited to hear a rap.
This is it. This is the episode. Wait for the outro. Boy howdy, it's the outro to end all outros.
Crazy outro. Musical marvel.
Literally, who gives a shit about this intro? Like, just stick around for the outro.
Stick around for the outro. You can jump forward to the outro, then go back.
You
and
can
listen to
skip
the
this episode.
You can,
No,
except it's
Don't-
still fucked up. There's
It's
a
still
lot
a bit
of shit
fucked
going
up.
down. This is the fall of autumn, guys.
Whoa.
And you're looking at, you can see this sort of like wide open room that's been almost tunneled out. It's very clearly like, you know, got a couple points where you can sort of tell that someone's recently dug this hole to be bigger than it was before, you know?
Mm-hmm.
There's little vent windows which lead out into other passageways, and there's also a big trapdoor at the top, kind of like with what you have in an attic with like a string where you can pull on it and the ladder comes down, you know?
None of those entrances sound fit for an ogre.
Well, I'd say the top one maybe.
Oh, it's a big
pretty big
door, right?
So my impact was softened.
Yeah, by the
I-
fact
I-
that you punched Duggen out.
Yeah, and I can just sort of stand up outside of the vent, and I look at Duggan, and I say, "Should have had your hands out. You don't want to land on your face."
I wish I'd thought of that. I didn't really. I just wanted to see a norm.
Very embarrassing, Duggen.
Not a good look.
No, not at all.
Oh.
Do you guys want to do a little perception check
Heck
to look
yeah.
around you, or whatever? Just kind of look around you, see the people here.
14.
23.
Duggan, you look around and you see there's a girl sitting at a little like table, like a very clear craftsman table, and she's kind of just like very focused, fixing some like gears on a watch and trying to get that to work. It keeps breaking, and she keeps getting frustrated and trying to put it back in, and she's like, shit. And you can tell that she's starting to get a little bit angry, and she puts it down and she leans back and just like leans her head back, frustrated. Your name? Wurunwa. You see in the corner, cloaked in darkness, wearing pure, like full black, covered in jet black fur, bright red eyes, steely focused, a little hat on their head, crocheting a nice sweater,
My grandma, what big ears you have.
a little rat person, who looks like covered in like scars and stuff like that, and like looks very edgy. And they're crocheting a nice little sweater vest.
Rat-sized?
Rat-sized, yeah.
How big is the rat compared to like
Rat
us?
sized.
It's a little bit taller than you.
Rat sized.
And I'm a gnome.
How tall are you? Like 3 feet?
Yeah, I
Like
come
4
up
feet.
to like a person's waist
4
almost.
foot standard
Yeah.
rat.
Like standard rat. Standard New York rat.
Oh yeah. Let me tell you, guy.
Let me tell you, buddy, I gotta see the big rats. Otherwise, I don't want to go to New York.
Pizza rat.
I want to see a rat the size of my whole New York slice, alright?
That rat's the size of my apartment.
Listen, you ever seen a Chicago deep dish rat?
Deep dish rat is the only thing that matters now. That's a great name for anything and everything.
Fill them up like casserole. Yeah, you guys are in this nice little space.
Wurunwa, is this what we're meant to be doing? We're not going to clear our name. We're not going to find Bowtie wherever they've gone. They'll not find us here. I'm pretty content staying, unless it means working for the alchemists.
Well, look, Duggan.
Hold on, we don't work for the alchemists, so.
Well, look, Duggan. There's a few ways to look at it. Our names are muddied, yes, by the alchemists. The way we deal with that is destroy the alchemists. Is one option.
I would love to, but
Another thing is, like you say, we could just exist. There's nothing we're supposed to do. We just live, you know? But I think a fuller life, a happier life, involves our freedoms. And that points me towards, hey, fuck these alchemist guys, yeah?
I have to agree with you. Because in order to live, we have to survive. And my order.
And I think we sprinkle a little happiness in there.
Wurunwa, this is the second time I've ever seen you smile, and I like it.
Mm.
Damn, horny for one.
No,
Thirsty.
they're just becoming friends.
Shame
Duggen says,
about what has to happen.
The Wurunwa's gonna kill both of you.
I'm confused. You're not working for the alchemist, but you're trying to impress them, and they have you trapped here? Or you're trapped in your own business?
I mean, the way that alchemists sort of did everything, well, because before Maria took over, alchemy and craftsmanship sort of...
Fuck Maria.
Yeah, I agree. We sort of stood side by side, where it was like we have the same sort of goals, and we both want to create, but we both create in different ways. But when Maria took over, she became, leader of the alchemists. She went ahead and she went, oh, well, actually, I think that the only people that should be able to create should be alchemists, because it's the purest form of creation or whatnot. So we were kind of excommunicated out of Conf, and a lot of people were killed or just forced to quit their jobs. But we didn't want to leave Conf because this is our home. So we stay here and we keep working,
So I think we don't even have to destroy all alchemists. I think our goal is, Maria. And then, look at this way. Gather around. Hello, everybody.
So who are you gathering?
Just the people in the room. Is it just
It's
us and the rat?
And
the little girl?
yeah,
Over
she's not
there.
a little girl. She's a grown adult.
Oh,
Over
you said
there.
girl, so I wasn't sure.
She's like teenager, late teens.
Over there, rat. I see you. Yes, come here.
Oh,
Wait, sorry.
we hadn't seen
I'm
the
on
rat.
my way.
I need to stop giving all my characters the same funny little
I think
voice.
it's
I like him.
very funny that I'm on my way. You're on the other side of the room.
It's a long way for a rat.
You're standing fucking 4 meters away from me.
You hear a pitter patter of feet as he walks towards you. The
on
person
all fours or like
on 2 legs. He's still crocheting.
amazing?
Very edgy.
And the person doing the watch is not coming over currently. Still
Fair enough.
Sitting there, just
Makes sense.
frustrated.
So think about it like this, guys. You could either try to keep impressing on these alchemists, and has that worked yet? No. You're making some great things. I see a very cute sweater. I see some clockwork over there. Very impressive.
Yeah.
There's such cool things, and you're not impressing them. Why don't we just get rid of the problem?
Well, Scored really liked my socks, so...
Yeah, there's good socks.
Yeah, really good socks.
Think about it, right? If Maria's gone, you don't have to work so hard in deep, dark cave, though I like deep, dark cave. But for you, maybe not so good. And you can be outside, you can do your crafts, and be back to, the old ways.
But I'm halfway through this sweater. Quitting it now would be...
No, you don't have to quit the sweater, you can complete the sweater.
Okay.
And you
Well,
can just,
I'm on board.
You can just craft it for the sake of crafting it, be your own art.
So our plan is to, instead of staying with the Crafters Guild and
And just living
our
in a
lives,
cave.
instead we're going to overthrow the alchemists by killing Maria as soon as that rat man finishes his sweater.
As the moment the sweater is finished, we're out there.
That gives me enough time, I hope.
I'll get moving.
I get out.
What's your name?
Nail biter.
I love him.
I'm called Wurunwa.
I'm
What does that
Duggen
mean?
Ditch. Hello.
It means dream.
I
Yes.
feel like maybe, at the moment, it's more of a woo nightmare.
That's not really how language works, but okay.
Fuck.
I feel bad for Lucy at the moment. Lucy's just been listening to
know,
us play
sorry,
D&D for a while.
Well, I feel like I'm the audience right now.
We're gonna match cut to Lucy soon.
I just wanted to know, Scored Jane, is there anywhere where we can rest or, it's going to be a while before the sweater's done. And I need
we got mad couches, we got beds. I can make you a bed if you want custom. Do you want one? I don't know, maybe like a...
you mentioned there's a bed somewhere around here that wouldn't require you to build it now. I'm kind of...
well, I mean, it's no bother for me. I like to make beds.
Well, tell you what, Scored Jean, I'm just going to go and wash up somewhere and take a nap in the first bed I find, but you build me one, and after we overthrow Maria, I'll definitely take that out to the forest and sleep in that one.
I'll get started on it right away. And do you have a particular type of wood you want? Because I got mahogany, oak, dark oak, light oak, birch, termite.
I take my light
Pine.
I take my light crossbow, throw it to Scourgine. We want it to match this. We did a lot of damage with this crossbow, and I'd like this to be some sort of figurehead on the bed, attach it to a headboard or something.
Wow, you really like ketchup, huh? It's on your crossbow and everything. All right. What'd you use this for? Hunting or?
I did.
The
Yes.
most dangerous game. D&D.
Good ref.
Thank you.
I don't get it.
Most dangerous game.
I don't get it.
It's a very direct reference.
I don't get it.
It's a short story about a guy who hunts another guy.
I'll hunt you.
That's Northern Pine.
I know. Listen, I mean, it's pretty tough to get northern pine around these parts because usually we get it shipped, imported from...
What can I say? We're more southern?
We get it shipped from, northern Celia, like the ghost in the wall said. So, I guess, I can try to find some. I'll source some pretty quick. Just give me a second. And she climbs into a vent, scurries away.
So I'm just happy sleeping on the cold stone floor.
And Nailbiter comes up to you, Wurunwa.
Mm-hmm.
Is this sweater done? Oh no!
Let's ride.
Flicks his fringe out of his eyes and goes, made a blanket for you earlier. Feel free to use it.
Thank you. I love the color.
Thanks, it's black.
Mm.
And also, it's got pink hearts on it.
Yeah, I see that. Oh, thank you for wrapping it. Very warm.
Yeah, it's double insulated or whatever.
Thank you. Now bite pat pat.
I want Nailbiter's sweater. I want a sweater that's black with pink hearts on it.
And we're gonna, after that, match cut.
So we are sleeping?
Yeah,
Full
long
rest?
rest.
Long rest?
Long,
Amazing.
full rest. Big old long rest.
We found purpose.
Yeah, we did.
And you are in the castle, chilling. You're the big dog around campus now. You can do literally whatever the fuck you want. You are currently Maria's general. The only thing that you can't do is disobey her.
Kill Maria.
It's disobeying a pretty implied order.
She never said it out loud.
I shouldn't have to say this, but don't kill me.
I'm gonna kind of go through and see what I'm really working with in terms of people and equipment and ways to kill my friend.
Cool. You at the moment.
There's a lizard killer gun right there hanging up on the wall.
Oh, cool.
I guess you'll kind of be walking through the sort of, I guess, the barracks area where it's kind of a bit more. This is where it's simultaneously where a lot of the soldiers from the alchemists, what do they call them? The alchemist army? No, alchemists militia, and also where you, where weapons are stored, and it's also at the very end is an office, and the nameplate on it is hurriedly being taken off, and someone else is etching your name onto a gold plate. I don't know why they didn't just get the alchemist to do it. Jeez, that sucks. But yeah, the Ignacio Romasanto is being taken off, and Bowtie Friday is being etched onto a plate.
I'm gonna go into the office, shut the door, and rummage through. It's all my stuff now.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go through everything and see if there's anything I can find of particular note.
Yeah. Do a investigation check, I guess.
16 -1 because I'm a dumb fuck.
You, yeah, that's pretty good. 15. Rummaging through Ignacio's stuff, you're not seeing anything particularly stand out. What you kind of are getting from this office, right, is Ignacio was not a person who had a personality. He didn't...
No, I didn't think he would.
He didn't, all he lived for was his job, right? He probably slept in this office. He probably, he lived and breathed his work, which was going out and killing people for Maria. There's a bunch of wanted posters everywhere. In every drawer, it's stacked to the brim with wanted posters.
all of them very neatly ordered and pressed into like, precise. What you would normally see with like crinkled up wanted posters, his are all flat, pristine, like they've just been fresh off the press printed. He probably irons them in his spare time. That's what you're thinking.
Yeah. Can I find the one that originally had me and my old friends on it and see if it's changed? Because I remember them being magic.
Yeah.
And they,
You flick through, you see a couple before you, and they're all like very minor hits. Like 10 gold, 500 gold, not as much as you obviously. And then you pull up to yours, 10 million gold, and your face has been like just erased. This not the same way as when your dad showed you the poster and it was just Bing and Bong, Wurunwa and Duggen. Now it's like more like just a black square is sort of like a black sensor bar is sort of blocking you and your name, because now it's kind of just like suddenly disappeared and it's still the magic is still working on it. So you've been removed from it. You also kind of rummaging through it. If you want to look a little further through the wanted posters, you can find Frederick's in there, 50 gold tax evasion. And then earlier you also find like a very old one of Frederick when he looks a little bit younger that says wanted, alive, tax evasion. And that's only 10 gold. That's his bounty then. So you can kind of get like, it's almost like looking through history books for some of these like bounties. Some of them are really old, some of them are really recent. And they're ordered very accurately by date. You also find a little key on the desk, which has like a very obvious sort of it's a very special looking key. Like it looks like the kind of key that Ignacio kept very safe and private. It was inside one of his drawers underneath the wanted posters.
I'm gonna like have a look around for anything that seems to be locked in the office itself. And then if I can't find anything, I'm going to start, like, see if there's any, like, false bottoms to any of the drawers. Or if there's a globe I can open up.
Sure. I'll get you to roll another investigation check for, like, looking around for these, like, secret things. But
10.
Alright. And also, just for the general lock stuff, you can kind of we'll just work through that. You walk up to...
I mean, it's a key and a lock, I think I'll figure it out.
I think you'll figure that out. But for the secret stuff, that's what that roll's for. You walk around the office for a bit and sort of like there's a drawer that's locked on another desk, a separate looking desk, which doesn't it looks like it doesn't belong to Ignacio. It's a bit more messy, ink blots kind of everywhere, and you try to use the key on that desk and it doesn't work. And you can see a little picture, and it's of this like what are you cringing? It's of an elven woman who you might know her.
Yeah, that's why I was cringing, because I was like, oh god, it's gonna be my dad's desk.
On the desk you can see a picture of your mum, but also you can see
fucking cooked if it's not my dad's desk.
And you can also on the desk near the back you can sort of see a little bit of paper sticking out.
Pull.
And you pull on it, and it's and you pull it out, and it's a little drawing you made when you were a kid of you and your dad both as cowboys.
I immediately stop what I'm doing, looking through Ignacio's stuff, and start looking through this desk.
Okay. So like I said, the drawer that it has is locked, and it's kind of a mess. And what it seems like is this isn't like he hasn't got wanted posters lined up everywhere, and it's not a desk.
This is a character with personality.
This is different from Ignacio. This isn't a desk that's lived in, right? This is a desk that's used very rarely, and when it is used, it's used like once, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like he'll use it to quickly cross off a wanted poster, or he'll quickly fill out the paperwork. There's a little wax stamp nearby with a cowboy hat.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's
Did you know your dad worked for the alchemists?
No.
Cool. I was just also being a ghost in the shell. I mean, wall.
There's also a like bottle of very expensive looking scotch that's like very close to empty, and a little glass next to it as well. And that's your dad's desk.
I gotta figure out how to get into all these locked things.
Yeah.
Would that be sleight of hand? Can I pick locks?
Do you have a lockpicking set?
No, but I feel like I can ask for one. I am in charge.
You could probably just break it open because you're a fighter. That's another option.
Can I do a really cool looking thing where I hit the top of it really hard, like above the lock, and see if that breaks. I feel like that'd look cool.
Yeah, do a strength check.
Strength, boo.
Why would it be dexterity?
I got a 6.
Uh,
Dude, I'm not very strong.
You punch the desk and your hand hurts really bad afterwards.
There are exactly 2 things in common with me and Bowtie. We aren't very strong and we aren't very smart.
But yeah, no, punching the desk was not a very successful endeavor for you.
Glad the door was shut. Glad no one saw that.
Um,
Oh, it would have looked so cool if it worked, but it didn't. Oh.
yeah.
I'm gonna go ask for a lockpick. Yeah. That seems a little easier.
You walk into like the tools area of the barracks, which is like where they keep a lot of the magicals.
That would have been a great spot for Ignacio's office. Hey, he was a tool.
Oh yeah. There's like
Well,
this
Thank
is
you.
this is where they keep a lot of like you can see those fireproof gloves that Ignacio used during
Ooh.
cool
items.
the fight before. They're hanging up on the wall. You can also see like what looks kind of like it looks like a key, but it's not got any.
Oh, it's a skeleton key.
Yeah, I'm glad you got that from me saying it's not got any, and then gesturing with my hand vaguely.
Yeah.
So you've got there's like that hang up on the wall, a couple of those. There's just sort of like a lot of useful tools that might be helpful.
Ooh.
The like hot glove, obviously very.
I'll definitely want those because I know that has
fire.
Why can't anyone say your name today? Wurunwa has the heat metal dealio.
Yeah, spell. I mean, could you imagine if that was a fucking cantrip?
oh my god.
Heat metal as a cantrip. Would be fucked. You can grab that skeleton key and pocket
Hot
it.
gloves.
Hot gloves.
Anything else super exciting?
It's a lot of like you don't necessarily know what it does. Like the skeleton key, you can infer it's a key shape. The hot gloves, you've seen them.
You use it to open up Duggen.
Yeah, and everything else is just kind of like it's definitely something. Like there's like some boots. There's a what looks kind of like some like glasses maybe. There's binoculars, stuff that like maybe it has a use, but you're not really sure what it might be.
I
You
think I'm
fucking
gonna
suck.
like fuck around and try all the things. Like I'll put the boots on, see if I change. I'll try the glasses, see if I change.
You put the boots
Last
on.
time I did this, I got cursed.
You put the boots on. And
Personal campaign forever ago.
you feel your feet get really heavy.
Boots of slowness.
And you feel the air kind of get sucked out of your lungs.
It's the boots of density.
And suddenly you realize, like at first you panic because you can't breathe, and then you realize it's not like you can't breathe; it's that you don't have to breathe at the moment. And they're definitely like that's a benefit for sure. But also you're finding out really hard to even take a step. Like it's hard to lift up your feet here.
Get out of the boots.
And you're fine. You're back to normal.
Boots of undead.
No.
Okay.
You could guess, and I probably wouldn't tell you. Do you want to do an Arcana check to see if you know what they are?
My Arcana's not good. 10.
That's not bad, and it's not too hard to figure these out. They are, you use them when you're trying to, like, walk underwater. So let's say you were going to do a hit on a Triton. You would put on your heavy boots, and it would sink you right to the bottom, and you wouldn't have to breathe.
Aquaman.
Yeah, exactly.
Legend of Zelda.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And I always need to kill Aquaman.
The glasses, you put them on, and the sort of like color starts to warp around you.
They're rose tinted glasses.
And it's like everything looks a little bit weird, and to you it's like, oh, it's kind of like every color is wrong.
Is it glasses for those who are colorblind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You grab the binoculars, and the binoculars are just really good binoculars.
Oh, cool.
From what you can tell.
I'm gonna take those for when I'm looking out for
the gang.
Yeah.
Yeah. You pocket the binoculars. What other items did I say there were? I said the boots, I said the binoculars, I said the glasses.
If you've got any other fun magic items you just want to talk about that you've come up with.
Hookshot from Legend of Zelda. A gun. No, I haven't got any. I like the boots.
I like the boots too. They're very cool.
They're just very context sensitive. Context sensitive.
Yeah.
I took them from Legend of Zelda. They're not my idea. They're from Ocarina of Time.
Aquarina of Time. Because it's time to kill Aquaman.
Aquamarina.
Yeah, so you've
I
got...
also never say Aquaman. Like, I usually wouldn't. I usually say Aquaman, but I think Aquaman is funnier.
You've got your
I don't know, dude.
Did you say you just said Aquaman over and over
No,
again?
I
Aquaman
didn't.
versus Aquaman.
Oh, okay.
Aquaman.
Aquaman.
You have a gun. You have you have the goggles, the binoculars. You have the gloves, and you have the key.
Easy. I'm gonna go open the desks.
You walk up and you unlock your dad's desk. You pull it open, and it's wanted posters all the way down. Do an investigation check.
8.
Man, you suck at rolling.
I'm just very stupid, Tom.
Seems like a very standard desk, stock standard. It's got wanted posters in it, pretty messy.
But I want dad secrets.
Well, you can roll good enough for dad's secrets.
Can I keep looking?
No, remember when we first started Season Quest, we had the discussion. We're not gonna re-roll.
Yeah, but
For
you're
stuff.
telling me there's more there and I want to know so bad.
Well, should have rolled good. Luck of the
Can
draw,
I pull out
guess.
the binoculars and see if I can use them as X-ray vision?
Yeah, you put the binoculars on, and you can see really close up paper and wood. Really close up.
I hate this game.
I'll let you roll a perception check to look around the room instead of investigation, because you've got poor investigation.
And I've got good at perception. 24.
You can see underneath, like on the thing, there's like a scuffed bit of carpet. Where like it looks like it gets pulled up to reveal.
I pull it up.
Yeah, and there's a little trap door.
I'm desperately looking for anything else about my dad.
There's a trap door, and it's got a key, and it's above the keyhole is that symbol. It looks similar to that key that you got from Ignacio's desk.
That can't mean anything. Move on.
Is it a crab? Can I bury it in dirt?
It's spaghetti and meatballs.
I open.
I remember-
Anyway, so I open the trap door.
and you see a pile of corpses. Some fresh, some old, some skeletal, and some very, very fresh. There's like a disgusting stench from there.
Little mementos from each kill.
I start flicking through the press.
Wanted posters.
Oh, one of post. Bless you.
Pesto.
You're recognizing some faces here. It's people. It's definitely people that Ignacio's killed, and he's dropped the bodies into there.
Why the fuck would you keep him in here? It's so gross. Not a good cowboy voice, but I'm very upset.
And
It was pretty yucky.
We aren't having similar inventions. I'm finding bodies and you guys are making anti-friends that can crochet. This isn't fair.
I got a blanket with hearts on it.
You got a blanket with hearts and I got bodies.
that's what you get for joining the bad guys. You
But I only did it because my dad's dead. Nothing's going good.
So the ones that you're at right now look very printed and official, like wanted, you know. At the end, there's one, and it's not.
Real silly and unprofessional, like. It's
Well-
got silly moustaches.
It's not like a proper wanted poster. It's got a picture of someone, and it's got their face crossed off, and that's all it is. And
Nancy was a real fucked up dude.
when you look at it, you can see a crown on their head. And you look down, and you can see that same crown nestled inside the body of corpses.
Oh my.
You dropped this, King.
Can I get to the crown without touching bodies?
No. You could try and lasso it or whip it.
Can I try to lasso it?
Yeah, do a lasso.
To be honest, if Wurunwa was in this position, she'd be psyched.
Field day. Nom 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 nom.
If we were still friends, I'd bring you here.
Are we not still friends?
guys have-
I didn't do anything to upset you.
Yeah,
But
but
then you sided with Duggen instead of siding with
I didn't side with anyone. You left.
I
also
think you
tried
said Duggen.
tried to revive your dad.
Yeah,
multiple
I
times.
healed your dad a bunch.
I healed your dad. You also healed Duggen though.
Yeah, I'm playing both sides.
So no matter what, I come out on top.
And here you are with no corpses.
Really sucks
Yeah,
that
that sucks.
Wurunwa has two friends and they hate each other. It's just like
Being in there.
It's just like being part of Season Quest.
so I was gonna die.
Because only two of us hate each other, but only two of us are friends.
Well, no.
Shotgun not.
We all
Comment who you think hates each other.
we all.
If you're right, you get a prize.
It's a bit of a cycle. We all like two people who hate each other, and then they, in turn, like two people who hate each other.
Shut the fuck up, Tom. I
It's
fucking
And
hate
do
you.
you know what makes it really, really easy?
You're one of the ones I like, Charlie.
Do you know what makes it really easy? We all both like and hate each other.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm gonna try to get the crown with my lesser.
Yeah.
Or lesser. What am I adding to it?
We just did like an attack roll every other time, so add your
Okay.
attack and stuff.
Proficiency and dexterity. So that's I only rolled a 10. 19 total.
You throw out your lasso, which you're a master at, and you yoink it onto the. I don't know. This isn't how lassos work, but it's fine. Yoink it onto the like sharp bit of the crown with the little cross on it, and you whip it up to yourself, and you grab it. It's gross, covered in like yucky meat and hair and stuff.
I want this crown, please. You're the worst.
When you like pull it away, like rips off of someone's scalp, you know, it's been like almost stuck there because it's been on a corpse for so long. It goes,
I want this cleaned. Is there a hose somewhere?
you're inside a guy's office. There's no hose.
I'm gonna shut
Housekeeping.
the pit
Okay.
and lock it.
Prison break, house cleaning.
I'm gonna find, you know those water things where you like crank the water?
Well,
No?
Just like a pump, like a.
Yeah, you
Water
find
pump.
a water pump,
Yeah.
which are usually connected to wells.
I don't care. I just want to clean the ground.
Yeah. You take it over, and you water pumps over. Actually, just before we do that, you're walking through the hallway with this crown in hand. I'm guessing you're trying to sort of hide it. You don't really want
A
to.
little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
But also, if anyone questions me, I'm gonna be like, I'm your boss. What are you two arguing about?
we're not arguing, we're laughing.
You see Pedite's Magno walk towards you, and he goes, "Hi, Bowtie. I heard what happened.
I just walked past him. I don't like him.
Rude."
Dweeb. Under my breath. Under my breath, dweeb.
He goes, "What are you holding?"
I don't like you. Stop. You literally turned me in. I don't.
Bowtie. Right. You were nothing but mean to me from the moment I met you. How do you expect me to show you any respect?
Yeah, but like, why are you trying to start conversations? I don't.
Listen, Bowtie, you
Bye.
can't.
And I leave. And I start like walking away.
All right, bye then. And he walks away.
I miss the alternate timeline where he died.
He didn't die. He just lost an arm and became king of monkeys. Yeah, you missed out. Alternate time.
Yeah, the alternate timeline was cooked.
I made him a cool robot arm.
There was a cool robot arm. There were Monkey Kingdom.
There was the like adorable friend.
I had a jackalope named Bippity Boppity.
Yeah, and now here we are.
Fuck you, Tom, for doing this to us.
The first thing to ever go up
Blame
on the
Lucy.
Patreon is
She's the
gonna
one
be
who
going,
corrupted the episode.
oh my goodness, you killed my dad dry.
You gave us a taste of perfection and took it away.
What did me killing your dad have to do with you losing the episode?
Because everything, all of this timeline built to you killing my dad and me having to side with this fucking dweeb.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was my destiny to be killed by your dad, so I guess that would have happened in the other timeline. I don't know.
I
Who's to
changed
say?
destiny.
You walk over.
So did I.
You walk over to the water pump after just blowing off Pedite's Magno, and you start to
Like glass.
crank. Crank. Water comes out.
Yeah.
Blip, 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 and you start to try and clean it off. You got a little scrubbing thing, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I figure it out.
Yeah, you scrub off a lot of the yucking, gucking, grime and gross stuff.
Roll for house cleaning.
And you've got a nice, clean. It's kind of it's not like clean, but it's
Cleaner.
not got guck
clean.
on it. And it's still like it's slightly like it's an old crown that hasn't been serviced in a while.
Does it seem magical or anything? It feels magical to Lucy.
It's Arcana.
Ooh! I rolled 19, 18 total.
You kind of feel like the magic in this crown isn't necessarily... It's not designed with magic in mind, but there is a sort of magic that comes from it being worn for centuries by people over and over again to rule a kingdom. It's sort of got like a... Not necessarily... got a magic of history in a way where it's like, this is Lucy's going, this is lame magic.
Oh no, I'm stoked. I know I don't sound stoked because of, guys, this is everything I've ever wanted. I can finally be in charge of the Cowboys. This was my goal from episode like 3.
But yeah, it's got a aura of leadership, you know.
Nice. I'm gonna go back to my office. I'm gonna lock it up in one of the drawer with the skeleton, like my dad's drawer that I need the skeleton key to unlock, and I'll keep the skeleton key on me.
Yeah.
Just to have my bit of special locked away. I guess I'm gonna start getting prepared and get see if I can organize the people who are gonna fight alongside me to be ready for
Sure.
To deal with these guys.
Sure. You at the moment you're kind of aware. You have a schedule on hand of how the militia is running. You can see in the listed current time is it's training time.
Yeah.
People are probably out in the fields training, getting combat ready and stuff like that. Out in the backyard area, and some in the archery range. There'll be a few people around.
I'm gonna go to the archery range and see if I can teach them how to be kind of better shots.
Okay. You get there. People are sort of kind of clearly a bit not too enthusiastic to hang out with you, considering the fact that you killed their boss, their previous boss. So I'm gonna say make a performance. Hold on, let me just look at the things. You could do performance, intimidation, or they're all 0 for you. It sucks.
Is it my intimidation? No, it's not.
No, it's 0. Yeah, I would say performance or intimidation to kind of be like, hey, or what's convincing? What's that?
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Yeah, one of those two. To be like, join me.
Can I combine performance with being like, hey, I killed him because I'm good at this, and we're gonna be able to work together and do really great by showing off how great a shot I am?
Sure. I guess, yeah. Roll with advantage, I think.
Okay, and I'm gonna use one of their crossbows or whatever they got going on.
Yeah, you grab a crossbow off the wall, and load it.
Yeah.
And then roll, I guess.
Wow.
What are the fucking chances?
I rolled a 1 and a 20.
So we said disadvantage? So nat 20, crazy.
Okay, we're gonna do this, and then I have one more thing I want to do.
Okay, you pull out the crossbow, and you point it, and you say, hey everyone, you fire the shot. Boom. You weren't even looking, you get a bullseye. You split someone else's crossbow bolt, it's fucking sick as shit, and you say,
I am here because I'm good at this, and together we're gonna be great at this, and we're gonna take down who we need to, alright?
Everyone at first is kind of looking at each other, not sure how to react, then one guy goes, fuck yeah, dude!
Yeah!
And everyone goes woo! And they all shoot their crossbows in the air and go, oh shit. Move out of the way. Ching, ching, ching.
Fucking yes!
And a guy comes up to you and says, hey there, boss, I'm a Lieutenant Dan. I mean, I'm excited to work with you from that. That was pretty fucking damn impressive.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. Yeah, no, we're gonna be good. We gotta,
Is he standing up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna be great. We're gonna have to be prepared for the people we're dealing with. One of them's a monk and can throw punches, I guess is a better way to phrase it.
I see.
Real good with their fists. Also is real good with the crossbow.
Catch these
Other
hands.
And the other one is I actually don't know what class, druid.
Mm-hmm.
Druid with
Old magic.
old magic.
Yuck.
Yeah, very good at old magic. Very
Gotta
good at stuff like
execute
heat
them.
metal. Very good with stealth.
Stealth.
Very good with magic.
Well, I'll tell you what, I got the best eyes in the military, so I'll be sure to keep an eye out for that lizard.
Very good, very good.
I don't think she mentioned that.
I'm guessing the lizard is a druid. I mean, we know that what you.
I mean,
they
y'all
look
seen
like.
the posters.
Yeah, exactly. I'm guessing that the gnome is a druid, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. All right. Well, that wasn't. You know what? Maybe we can't agree on everything.
But no, gonna be great. Gonna be
I'm
great.
the bad guy. I'm a racist.
That's not okay.
But I'm like casually racist, so it's like
still not
Very
good.
self-aware.
You ever seen Breaking Bad? The guys from there, like I
never watched it.
I say slurs, but I don't mean it.
Go on then, say a slur.
No, we're not gonna do that. It's not as cowboy, but it's hard to be a cowboy and you've got a message.
Yes,
Cowboy
one
message.
cowboy.
Don't say slurs. Billy the Kid wouldn't have said a slur. Why would you?
Anyway, and I'm gonna leave them to their training, and I'm gonna go back to the office, and I'm gonna try get into my dad's drawer again, using lucky because I forgot I had it. Now that I'm level 10.
You got lucky again?
We talked about this when I was fighting Ignacio. I instead of having my stats as I had them, I asked Tom and I was allowed to change them when I leveled up again.
I said yes, because it's a different timeline.
Because it's a different timeline.
You did a crazy.
And one of the things I took was lucky because it's super powerful, and I need every advantage I get if I'm going to fight two of you.
The most OP feat.
Anyway, so I'm gonna use lucky, and I'm gonna try to get into this drawer again.
Yep, go ahead.
Oh, what is it? Plus?
Investigation.
Okay.
Did you just
I'm gonna
roll a
use
1?
I rolled a 11.
Oh,
I'm gonna use lucky again.
Okay.
I can't. Fuck!
Just roll
I
a
mean,
1?
it's only up from here.
That was my last roll of lucky.
You only had 2?
I only had 2. I used my other one.
Oh, you used the other one when you fought Ignacio.
I rolled a 1, -1,
I bet
0.
you guys are enjoying your long rest.
Oh,
I'm sleeping so well.
A 0, huh? You.
No, please don't break the last things I have from my dad. No.
Do it. You jam the disc, and it's stuck.
Oh,
Stuck
peanut
shut.
butter.
The crown wedges itself in a way where now.
Oh, it's like the wooden spoon that blocks the drawer when you try to open
now
it.
you can't open the drawer anymore. It's stuck shut. Shouldn't have rolled a 0.
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 Thought you were lucky.
You hear
I hate everything.
you hear a knock at your door.
Housekeeping.
Yeah.
And it opens, but the huge form can't fit in. It's a big ogre. He goes, "Hey, you're the new guy, right? Bowtie?
Yeah, that's me.
All right. Listen, I just thought I'd introduce myself. I'm Nasha. I'm
Nash,
the
it's good to meet you.
detective here. I kind of do a lot of the snooping around, private eye and such. What? Listen,
Do you think he's double-crossing us or
Yeah,
them?
hang on a second. I
Any-
just need to be a glass blower.
any questions you have about anything, just ask me about it, and I'll try my best to kind of figure stuff out for you. But yeah, I'm the recon guy. I go and do the looking and whatnot. But at the moment, it's pretty quiet stuff. You know what I'm saying? Pretty quiet now. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we've got patrols and stuff outside the castle, right?
For sure, yeah.
And do we think they left? Do we think
The prisoners from.
Duggen and Wurunwa left?
I got no word on whether or not they left the castle or anything yet. I'm reckoning probably left, probably gone into a, let's say, a predicament where now they maybe are in comp somewhere. I'll keep an eye out for them. I'll look out for them. One thing I'm kind of wondering is, this is obviously high priority for Maria. Do you have any... Is this a high priority case for you too? Do you want me to kind of do you want me to call you in to deal with it, or do you want me to just deal with it myself? You know?
Very, very high priority. No, I'd want to deal with them as well. I'd like to be kept up to date.
Will do. You got your
anything you
earpiece, so just keep in touch with me
Yeah, you got
via
it.
the earpiece. Just tap it and say, Nasha, please let me talk to Nasha. Put you through to me.
Oh, very good. Yeah, let's both keep an eye on if they're in comp, or maybe they might still be in the castle. I know they're very sneaky and they might have left unnoticed.
For sure.
But also, I don't know. I don't know how they would have gotten out. It's pretty fortressy.
Well, we do have that really big window where you can just jump out and slide down the castle. Pretty big
flaw in the system where the prison, but most people don't get out of their cells, so
Yeah, that's a good point, but I did a lot of getting us out of the cells. So.
maybe I'm just more perceptive than most. I am a bit of a detective.
I mean, yeah, if you could keep an eye out, that'd be great.
All right, yeah, nice to meet you
It's
again.
nice to meet you too.
Again, Nasha, put me through the earpiece, and you'll get in touch with me ASAP, Rocky.
Absolutely, thank you, Nasha.
All right, well, thank you. And he walks away, and we're gonna cut away from Bowtie now.
Yay!
And Nasha walks through this hallway, and then he walks up some stairs, and then he walks into a darker hallway, down some stairs, and he looks around, and then he opens a trapdoor and jumps down into
Wait, is this the same Nasher?
and jumps down into the Crafters Guild.
Why can't anything go right for me? Why is he double crossing me and not you guys? Fuck!
We don't know for sure yet.
Hey,
For sure. Sits down in the room, and he goes, "How's it going, everyone? Oh, couple of sleeping little fish. Oh, Jesus. Hey,
Scored Jane.
Scord's not here. Nail biter? Oh yeah, what's up?
I hate it, thanks.
Who are these sleeping fools? What are they doing here? These are very high profile criminals where I work. If they get found here, we are not just in trouble, we are deceased. You hear me? Doesn't matter to me whether we live or die. I can still make sweaters in hell.
I can still make sweaters in hell. Good grief.
And yeah, he walks up to you guys who have been sleeping. Let's just assume that you've had a long rest now. That you've been walking around for 8 hours. Big castle.
Guten Morgen, Nailbiter. Oh, hello. You must be Nasher?
Listen, I'm Nasher. I'm the kind of inside guy here, you know.
I mean, we're all inside, but yes.
I see you're one of those types that's very literal. I'm pleased to meet you, Nasha. I probably
Shake.
shouldn't touch you. I'll probably get your DNA on me. Hold on.
I don't have any. I don't know what that is.
You're Duggen Ditch Wurunwa. I know of you. I
That's
just was
right.
talking to your friend, actually.
Oi.
Bowtie, Friday.
Oh, yes.
Are you an ogre?
Yeah.
Okay, I've never met an ogre before.
You know, it's pretty rare around these parts, especially one of my intelligence. I actually I happen to be trained in many arts, including a full-time detective, but also a part-time do glass blowing.
Duggen Ditch is confronting his biases.
Very special episode.
Yes, I heard very negative things about ogres, and well, I'm a glass blower by choice and religion, I suppose. So-
Religion.
Yes, it's from my monastery. We all
blow glass.
blow glass.
Oh, you're from Gnome Town.
See,
That's where I learned glass blowing.
You need to take a step back. You can't be mean to them. Those in glass houses shouldn't throw stones.
That wasn't Lizzie
Shit.
sit up. What I did earlier.
Mm-hmm.
You're Lizzie sit up now.
Yep.
The amount of times I go to say something and Charlie goes, and I'm like, what? And he's like, well, it just sounds like you're gonna say something.
Because I know the setup. It has the same intonations, the same
It's
cadence
just me
every
talking.
time.
It's just
No,
me
the setup is
talking.
different.
God, you're the worst.
What I'm doing around here is I'm a detective. You know, I found this place a while ago, Crafters Guild. It was pretty
Nice.
nice. I was gonna, immediately kill them.
I've heard that about ogres.
Yeah, well, it's very
Nasty,
stereotypical
ruthless,
of them.
sneaky, double-crossing
Whoa,
big boys.
hold on. We only really are the murdering ones. We don't really sneaky. We're not very sneaky about our murder.
We don't really sneaky.
We mostly just kill people. But I've moved past that. I try to avoid murder if I can. I'm more of a I'm more of using my smarts and kind of keeping up the brains and whatnot.
How's Bowtie?
Oh well, when I went into his office, he's got an office. It's pretty cool,
nice.
actually. I went into his office. He was on the verge of tears, and looked like he had been struggling with a desk for a while. There was a crown sticking out of a drawer.
very lightly. I saw that.
Good eyes.
Weirdly enough, he's taken up on the smaller desk over the bigger one, I think, but it's kind of hard to tell. Maybe he's taken both. I mean, both are dead, you know. Both, new episodes Friday and Ignacio. I don't know if you heard about it. New episodes Friday died.
Wait.
It's pretty tragic.
I was there.
We can't believe it. Ignacio's dead.
Oh, well, yeah, he got killed by both. Sorry, how up to date are you guys with the story of your friends and whatnot? I thought this was like an inside thing.
We've been in a hall for about 10 hours.
10 years.
Are you, but Bowtie's still sticking it with you guys? You know, he's doing this for you.
All signs point to no at this point.
I see.
I think Wurunwa's decided we're not friends anymore.
I haven't decided that.
Well, I haven't. I mean, I decided that her dad wasn't being very friendly-like, so I had to take care of him, but...
You killed new episode Friday.
I...
Well, I've got to say, I'm pretty impressed. He was a pretty strong bloke, but, you know, I'm not too happy about it, I got to say. Him and I were good friends. He always treated me nice. Gave me plenty of snacks. He once made an Oreo.
I don't believe in Oreos, but do you believe in destiny?
I'm more of a methodical type myself. I don't know about that.
Well, I was told that new episodes Friday was going to be the one who killed me, ripped me skeleton out, and caused me to become sort of living dead, undead, living undead.
He was a skeleton for a certain amount of time.
I actually saw that. I was keeping an eye on you from a distance.
Oh.
Yeah, well, that's my job, you know. I keep an eye on people. That's my thing. I'm a bit of a breaker-upper type, you know what I'm saying?
So it had been slightly methodical because I had taken on so many different accents at the moment. I had reason to believe he was going to kill me, so I had to kill him first. It was self-defense of the, well, mental and spiritual kind, I suppose.
I get you. All right,
With my fists.
I mean, I don't like to talk about work while I'm in here. This is more of my safe space. So,
perhaps you could teach me some sort of
glass blowing technique.
Yes, something.
Sure thing.
We could craft something together to help.
Let's Google.
Yeah, we've got time. Nailbiter has to finish his sweater before we kill Maria.
Oh, Nailbiter's already working on his second sweater.
Okay, so that was the information that you latch onto in that sentence.
Yeah.
But this next sweater is going to be so much comfier. It's made of cashmere.
Whoa.
I don't know how you crochet cashmere. This is a single crochet. Thanks for the term, Cyan. That sounded really, like, mean.
Yeah, that's why I laughed.
Are you into, like, structural glass blowing or, like... I like the artsy stuff, but, I mean, we can do some...
I'm usually quite into the artsy stuff, but I think with our plans to kill Maria, I think we might need to go a little bit bigger. And if there's... Weapons!
You want to make a glass weapon.
You want to make a glass cannon?
Alright, well, I can make a mean seashell, so... you know, whatever you want from me, you know, I guess we'll work it out. Let's get them both to do glass blowing chick. What do you want to make? A glass cannon? A literal glass cannon?
I'm not sure.
Glass arrow? Glass sword?
Cinderella's glass slippers.
You can make a glass sword. I will say that you can make a glass sword. It does 3d6 damage.
It could be like the one from Sherlock Holmes where it's really hard to see.
It's a glass sword.
Yep.
Does 3d6 damage. It breaks in 3 uses. It's made of glass.
I'm very happy with that. I just want to...
And if you fail an attack, it breaks.
Sure.
You're a very observant detective.
You didn't roll good, though. Yeah, well, I'm what's known as the best in the biz. So...
I'd love to talk to you about it more after we kill Maria.
Do you want to get into it?
Yeah,
I don't know why I said it sort of Germany. Is this your epilogue? This is where you're leaning towards?
No, I don't know.
I would love to teach you about detective work. I mean, being a detective, I mean, like I said, it's my full-time job, glass blowing's a passion, but I love my job, you know. You know what they say, if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. Hold on, let me just blow a mean seashell. Anyways, blink.
Is it a specific skill or is it just...
It's glass blowing. I guess it would be... I don't know. I think just add proficiency.
That's
and...
a 10 if it's just dice roll plus proficiency.
Yeah, what would you do for like... What do you do for like a lockpicking set? We'll guess. Let's say wisdom. Wisdom and proficiency.
Okay. In that case, it's a 12.
Nah, well.
Can't always win. You blow a sword. You go, but at the end, thump, the sword gets a big little ball on the end, and it's
You got a bubble in it.
Oh.
and it's not really going to do its job. I mean, it will still deal damage, but it's going to break instantly. And it's not going to do a lot of that. It's going to do, let's say 2d6 damage, and it breaks instantly.
But is it hard to see?
Sure. It's made out of red fluorescent glass.
Well, like in low light situations.
Yeah, it would be hard to see, Charlie. It would be fucking hard to see, wouldn't it?
Cool.
So, I mean, we just cut to you guys, but we'll cut back to Bowtie again.
I imagine I at some point slept in the office.
Yeah.
I got a night's sleep.
Yeah, I think we've had like everyone's kind of had a full rest now.
Yeah.
The time is just sort of passing. While they were glass blowing, which takes a fucking while, I'm guessing. You managed to get some sleep in the office, conked out after a long day of your dad dying. First time of like
Rough day.
really relaxing since he died, and so it's sort of starting to set in properly that he's gone.
Oh, it's so upsetting.
And you get woken up from your sleep to a sound playing in your ear of Maria going, please come to my, the throne room where I am all the time.
I go that way now.
Yeah, and you head over. Again, you pass Petites Magna on the way. He goes to say hi, and then he thinks better of it.
Yeah.
Probably shoulder barred him because you're a piece of shit. And then You're
very mean to me, but I feel like Bowtie's coping overall somewhat well with my dad dying.
To a friend.
Yeah.
If a friend murdered my dad, I don't think I would cope.
No.
Oh no, Charlie. My stepdad.
Yeah.
Oh, Charlie, my friend.
It's cool you killed my dad. I don't even like you.
I don't even give a shit. And you walk into the throne room and you see Maria sitting there, and she goes, "Hello, my loyal commander, whatever I called you earlier, general. I don't know, right hand man."
She's on top of it.
Morning, Maria. I sound way too cheery, but it's very hard to be not a cheery cowboy.
It is 4 p.m.
Well,
I mean, you got here quick. It doesn't even matter. I must say, I'm very pleased with the way that you rallied the troops in the archery room. I heard about that. It's very good to hear.
Well, it's did what I'm good at.
Which is shooting.
Yes.
Speaking of shooting, I have a little job for you to do while you're here.
Can you please shoot my music video?
Do you recall the Petites Magna, the man who turns you in? I'm sure you do.
Yep.
Yes. He is requiring a quiet execution. So I need you to kill him and make sure nobody knows about it. Make it look like he disappeared.
Well,
Are you capable?
Yeah, I imagine so.
All right. I'll leave you to prepare, and you can do whatever you want. I'm going to be straight up chilling.
Just so you know, it'll probably be like maybe a little later tonight when it's, night.
Yeah,
Hard to
okay.
see.
No worries.
Yeah.
I mean, literally in your own time, but just before, I don't know.
By tomorrow.
Yeah, ETA probably maybe 6 hours, should we say? Less?
Yeah.
3 hours?
I'll let you know.
Sun sets at 5 p.m. tonight.
That's in 1 hour.
5:43 tonight.
That's in 1 hour.
Yeah, you slept a very long time.
43 minutes.
Slept a very long time.
Well, I'll get rid of him now then.
All right. No, I mean, again, just give me an ETA and I'll set an SLA and then we'll get it all. So there's a lot of paperwork involved with murder when you are, when you work for them instead of just being like, a bounty hunter. There's a lot more. It's very stressful.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not to jump in here, isn't it like a disappearing job? Wouldn't there be less paperwork?
There's way more paperwork when you have to make someone, because you have to write, don't know where they went for every column.
Okay.
Even the ones where it says like cause of death, don't know where they went. You know.
Sorry to interrupt. Here's your coffee, ma'am. I'll be on my way.
Quick, use this chance to open your can.
Wow, that coffee is fizzy. Listen, you're a really good PA. I might bring you on for another project later on.
Well, thank you for that. You have my CV.
Yeah. Just wondering, you just double checking here. You can drive manual?
I've got my full license.
But can you drive manual?
No.
And do you have to wear that specific shirt each day?
It was a gift. I change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, now we're going to upload a photo of Charlie's shirt. Good.
Oh no.
And again, just so you can drive manual, but you can do automatic all good.
Yeah, I can drive. I can drive
Can you
automatic.
drive shift? That's what manual
Isn't
is.
that manual?
Yeah, I was just. It's a
That
test.
it feels like a weird version of a trick question.
Yeah, it's you know all about trick questions, eh? I mean, is my dad dead or alive? You know, trick. I don't know.
What does that mean?
So Perdutes has a coffee order too, and it's getting cold, so I should.
Oh, do we have any poison? I'm kidding.
You know, actually, maybe Bowtie could take it to him. I don't know. Would that be? Could you take him his coffee order and you could?
Yeah, sure.
Being very French with it. I'm slipping between like German and
French would it?
I'm slipping between German and French to
And
try and
cowboy.
hit Spanish.
So it's a soy flat white with cinnamon on top.
Of course it is.
Silly. Get oat milk or almond.
Oat's so good.
Oat milk is fucking yummy.
Oat's the goat.
Cyan got me on oat milk. I was like, nah, oat milk sounds kind of yuck. Then I had it. Yum.
It's
There's
so
just
good.
so
I love almond milk.
There's
Me
just so
too, it
many
tastes good.
places that accidentally burn it.
Yeah, fair enough.
And when oat milk burns, ugh.
Yeah.
Man, that's just porridge.
Because almond is good on almond milk is good as it's like on its own. I don't really like it in like a drink.
I
so
prefer
much.
it in a drink. I don't like drinking it on its own.
Fair enough.
I don't drink milk by itself though at all.
Almond milk is
So-
just a little bit on the strong flavor wise side. You
It
can
definitely
taste the
it
almonds.
definitely puts almond flavor in it,
Yeah,
and that's what I
exactly.
like about it in my coffee.
I think the most,
I can't drink
the
coffee,
one that
so
does
I don't really
that
like it in tea.
the one that does that the most is coconut.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I
coconut.
fucking
Coconut's
hate
all
coconut.
coconut.
But coconut milk, no one actually gets coconut
I
milk.
hate
We-
coconut.
People get a lot of coconut milk at
That
work.
sucks.
It's a lot of coconut milk. Dude, we go through coconut milk.
I love
like,
almond, oak. I'm not a fan of rice.
oak.
Oak.
Oliver Oak.
That's great because that oak is a brand of flavored milk in Australia.
Wow. Anyways, back to the
All right,
podcast.
I'll see you guys later. Good luck on your mission.
Hey,
Bow
guys.
tie was it?
Yeah,
I'll-
great.
I'll keep you in
guys,
mind. I'll-
great milk talk.
I'll keep you in mind
Great
for the
milk
next job.
chat.
I
Thank
was
you.
the milkman, by the way.
Anyway, so I'm gonna take this coffee.
Door slams behind the PA.
What a fucking mouth runner, huh?
This guy, all about his milk.
Can't even drive manual
He
much.
can't even drive manual, and he's just all about the milk.
I know, like it's like they don't teach kids anything these days. Am I right?
Yeah.
I used to when I was his age.
I
I was just,
absolutely agree. All people should learn how to drive, and that's definitely a stance I take.
I was his age like a year ago, 2 years ago, and I could drive stick shift manual.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing: you're capable.
I'm actually 17 years old. Because we actually
Wow,
established
the
that I
dancing
was
queen?
in alchemy school.
Young
That,
queen.
I'm 18 years old.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that you're no longer the dancing queen. You're just a regular queen.
Thank you. I'm not the queen though. I'm like I'm just a good at.
But you got real queen vibes.
Thank you, but the real king is king at the castle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyways, murder. Your
Good water
assassination,
cooler chat.
assassination target is Petites Magno. He is prized for murder. I need you to kill him quietly, preferably. I mean, if it makes a shebang about it, we can kind of cover it up. I mean, but we don't want the waiter to find him. You know
No,
what I'm
of
saying?
course.
Or that PA, because he runs his mouth like even though he heard us talking about it.
You heard the whole plan.
Anyway, I'm gonna go find him now.
Okay.
I think I saw him on the way in, so
Yeah. Okay. Anyways.
goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah. Bye.
And I'm gonna go kind of back the way I can.
I'm a Ignacio. He was so good at not talking.
God, Maria's so mean.
I'm
Not
the
that this is
main
new
villain.
information.
I have committed war crimes.
I'm gonna go
Two
back the.
Petites.
I'm gonna.
Sorry.
That's okay, bless you.
I'm gonna go back the way I came and find Potatoes, give him his coffee, and apologize for being such a bitch.
You walk over You hand Pedites a coffee. He goes, "Would you pee in this?"
I don't even know what it is. I didn't make it. One of the PAs was around. And no. I just kind of registered what you said. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
I would pee in my enemy's drinks. Not that I have any. Real. I mean, I have a few, but
Not that I have any pee.
alchemists can't piss. Huge downside.
I gotta do some work in my office. Come with me. But I say it more casual, not as roughly as I said.
Why do you need me for it?
I want to apologize for being so rude to you over the last day or so, especially. But before that as well.
Well, I'm glad you get it. I mean, we're two peas in a pod, really. We both betrayed our friends because of circumstances, and we both want to survive. That's kind of a thing that we both share. So I appreciate the fact that we're kind of on the same side on this. Let's go.
Yeah. And I'm heading towards my office.
Okay, and he follows you. Wow, you haven't really changed up the place too much since you moved in, huh? I mean, a day.
It's only been a day.
But you still got Ignacio's husband's photo on the wall.
Well, yeah. He seems nice.
Ex-husband.
Widow. He seems nice. And I feel a bit bad,
Yeah, well, now they're both dead.
Yeah. And I'm,
They were connected via soul link, so when you killed Ignacio, you killed his husband.
While this is happening, I'm picking up and I'm ignoring what's being said. I'm gonna take my war pick because I think it's gonna be quieter than a gun.
Yeah.
And while he's looking at the photo of the husband, I'm gonna do a very sneaky, just to the back of the head.
Okay, I'm gonna see what Big P's damage is.
Hey guys, it's the PA. Oh, you're working.
The door's locked. The door's shut behind me.
He has 30 HP.
Cool. Let's get rid of that.
His AC is 14.
Oh, easy streets.
You're real casual, just letting that known.
Yeah, I mean, this is an assassination.
Anyway, so that's the sneaky smack.
We should do a...
Roll with advantage.
We should do a Paddleton podcast.
Everybody, welcome to Paddleton Podcast. Today we're going to be talking about the implications of blood out.
Stemming, of course, off of Sandoff.
Sandoff, obviously. Not an original creation by Tom and
Can
Charlie.
I kill a man, please?
Oh, right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Fuck, 2 and 7.
Can you?
I mean, the 7's probably going to hit.
7 plus 4 plus 1. God, it's even my good attack wasn't very good. That's 12.
You swing your war pick at Pedites, and you swing and miss, and he turns around and he goes, "What are you doing? But I thought we were..."
And I swing again. Roll initiative?
Yeah, roll a hit, and I'll roll initiative as well.
Are we rolling initiative first, or am I
Yeah, let's
rolling
just roll initiative
okay.
first. But you can hit him as a...
What did you get total?
10.
14. I rolled a 5. My
Nice.
initiative's plus 9.
How?
Because I got a quick draw for being me.
Cringe. Okay.
Anyway, so I'm going to do that bonus attack you said, and then I'm going to do my turn, which is going to be 2 more attacks. So I'm going to roll 3 times.
Okay.
But I'll do it in order so we know if there's any big fuck up or anything.
Yeah.
8 plus
5.
5, so it won't hit. 2 plus... Fuck!
Oh, what's that?
Oh my goodness, I also rolled a 1. I got 8, 2, and 1 just then.
You swing...
I don't want to use my lucky for this.
You swing your war pick 3 times, each time missing. The third time, you hook it underneath that carpet and pull open the trapdoor, revealing this, pile of corpses. And Pedites looks down, shocked, what the fuck did you... What is this?
You're going to be one of them.
Minecraft. And he's going to grab a pin off of the table and turn it into a firebolt to throw at you. 13?
Miss.
The firebolt misses and fizzles into the wall behind you. Listen, I don't want to... Why are you doing this?
Just doing what I gotta. I'm going to try hit him again.
You don't gotta do nothing.
Fucking hell! Roll another. I
3 net 1s in a row.
Oh.
Okay.
What the fuck?
The universe doesn't want you to kill Perdita's magnet.
Why can't anything good happen to me? What the actual fuck?
You swing your war pick twice. Both times missing, and then your final swing, like that second nat 1, which I'm going to say because of that you can't take a bonus action attack, sends you teetering over the edge of this pit. And
Yuck.
And Perdita's Magna, now it's his turn, and he looks at you and he goes,
Listen, Bowtie, I didn't choose to be a monster when I got turned into one, but you certainly did. And then he pushes you into the pit. Push check?
would that be strength?
Mm.
Not great, but you are teetering. You roll 3 net 1s in a row.
Good grief.
I'm going to say that
Do I go directly to jail like Monopoly?
I'm
Do
going
not
to
pass
say
go.
you roll a strength save with disadvantage to see whether or not you fall into the pit.
Okay. I rolled 2 4s. Fucking hell! Why can't anything go decently?
Is that's-
9 total.
Oh my god, it's not higher than... I was going to say if it's higher than 10, then you're fine, but it's not.
Oh.
You teeter off and fall into the pit, and Perdita's slams the trap door, and you're in a dark, damp, corpsey place.
Guys, we ready?
I'm not really.
Someone used to play me a beat.
Introducing Young Bug, aka...
No.
Oh, okay, you've got your own-
Introducing Larva, aka Young Bug, performing his season quest rap.
Anabolic beat.
Welcome back to Season Quest. Thank you all for listening. Season Quest Pod on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. 4 seasons. We ain't no hotel. 4 reasons to subscribe and hit that motherfucking bell. No spell, but a charming cast. Hitting on that armor class. Give us just a moment. You about to get the party pass. And now, here come the introductions. I'm up first. I'm Charlie, and I play the druid, the lizard wizard from the swamp who lives in the sewer. Wurunwa knows when to pick a fight, and when to run away so she can live another night. Troy.
Hello!
It's Duggen Ditch, forest gnome turned bone man when the levels fucking switched. Dead in the future, spends his present in the past, a monk destined to die by Daddy Friday's blast. Last player Lucy, playing Bowtie Friday, zinger, gunslinger, southern menace to society. Go against this cowboy and get ready to drop. Before you draw your sword, you'll hear the motherfucking pop. The DEM. His name's Tom, overseeing autumn season, dropping knowledge game bombs, rolled a hit, tough shit, a 20 won't do. Yo, Tom, what page is action surge?
72.
He knows the book. Hold on. Here it comes. For our spot among the pods, Lucy's mom says that we's the best. I wouldn't know though, cause I don't listen to Season Quest. I wouldn't know though, cause I don't listen to Season Quest.
Wow.
Dude, that's so fucking funny. That's so good.
Got it in one.